Well, there it is. Welcome in, race fans, to the 2022/23 New Zealand Streetstock and Supersaloon titles. And it's a pleasure to have alongside me Mr. Kemp. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Yourself?
Mate, fizzing. It's the big one, the New Zealand title. The ones who left, well, they all want to win this one. The rest of them, well, they're on holiday at the moment, so it is what it
Yeah,
is.
you're not wrong. It's the only reason you turn up every week to be able to do the big one, and hopefully you come out on top or in a podium at least.
Yeah, well, of course, Street Stock's up first, and being a contact class, she's going to be a big ask, and no doubt whoever stands on the top at the end of the night's going to be well deserved. And of course, we all know Kempy. You know how to get it done. You know what it takes.
Yeah, well, bit of luck and help from some of the brothers out there on the track, and yeah, you end up with the number one spot. So that's just how it's done. You got to trust the system.
Yeah, too right, and that's exactly what it takes. Bit of backup out there. It's just like the real life racing. You got to have your mates out there, otherwise she's going to be hard work. Well, she's a pretty full looking pits out there tonight. A few streeties in there, and notably one missing though, and that is the current New Zealand champion of Bryce Cross, missing from the field tonight. So that's certainly an interesting thing there, considering he won the Blenheim title when we were down here last, just before Christmas. So he would have gone in as hot favourite to take out the title tonight, no doubt.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting to see he's not here.
Certainly would have been a big toe. Of course, after the street stocks, we head to Riverside. She's a long toe down there, all the way to Invercargill for the Supersaloon title. But
Yeah, well, exactly.
Can tell you now, waiting in the on the mic down the end of pit lane. Looks like we've got Jesse Pollock Houston. I'll just drag him up and we'll have a bit of a yarn to him. Of course, your current 2NZ in the street stocks, and well, on form, he's definitely up there as one of your favourites to win it tonight. There's no doubt about that. Jesse, are you there, mate?
Yo, bro.
Oh, we've got you loud and clear.
We've got it beaming off the satellites in space.
Oh, we're live, are we?
Yeah, we are live, mate. We are live. With current 2NZ, JPH, she's been a big season for you so far, cleaning up so far this year.
Yeah, been going alright. A couple of meetings, had a bit of attention, which has kept it exciting as well. So, looking forward to tonight to see what it brings.
Yeah, well, the old 2NZ, you'd think you'd be going in tonight as a bit of a target, but you'd think that every meeting so far this season, and so far you've had a fairly clean run, so here's hoping that it can continue into tonight for you, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely going to get a bit of attention, but to be honest, I'm looking forward to it. Just going tonight with a bit of a relaxed approach and see where we are in the first race and just think about what we're going to do from there and, yeah, just enjoy it for the night.
Yeah, too right, because she's either going to be win or bin it, right?
Yeah, it's going to be pretty hectic out there, eh? I can honestly see everything happening from Heat 1, so yeah, better tighten up the belts and let the hair down.
So you reckon a bit of early attention won't be far from happening, you reckon?
Yeah, I think everyone will be gunning for the lead as well, and people are going to get caught up, and things are going to happen, and yeah, it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, well, as we know, the old turn one push, it always turns it on. If you can sort of get through 1 and 2, you set yourself up for a pretty good race. But yeah, you've got to make that happen through 1 and 2, obviously.
Yeah, and if you get off the line here, you spin out pretty easy, so a lot of people can get caught up.
Yeah, too right. And of course, I've got to say personally a big thanks to you for getting the old poster done for us. I know you've had a pretty busy couple of weeks, so on behalf of me, that's been awesome. Cheers for that.
No, all good. It brings in the people as well, eh, watching it.
Yeah, too right. But advertising, make it look flash. So.
Yeah, cheers for what you guys do, eh? The streaming and the announcing. It's awesome. It's awesome to watch it back after the night and see what happened during the night.
Yeah, it's always a bit of fun, eh? It's always a bit of fun. Well, all the best for tonight, Jesse, and obviously you'll be trying to go one better tonight and get it done out there on track. And so, yeah, all the best for that.
Out, cheers, boys. Look forward to it.
Cheers, mate. So there you have it. Kempi, you're still with us, mate?
I am.
You're still with us? All right, you can take away the
Yep.
next one, mate. Looks like we've got the 238H of David Gray waiting below because he's been there or thereabouts most of the season and most of the meetings, but seems to be coming unstuck in that third heat. So he'll be searching for better tonight. There's no doubt about that. I'll just drag him up and you can have a bit of a yarn to him, mate.
Well, we have David the Glory Hunter Gray. How you going, mate?
Yeah, good boys. How you going?
Yeah, bloody good. Thought we'd bring you in for a bit of a yarn. And what are your expectations for the night?
Obviously, hopefully to send the AU Falcon off in its final meeting with a small number, as anybody should be aiming to get in the chain up to NZs, but hey, you never know. Fuck, I'll probably run one or two, and if we're out of the racing after that, well, gonna send it off in style, and I'll be putting that bitch on the pole line.
Yeah, well, exactly. I mean, it's a contact class, so yeah, we want to see some action, that's for sure. There's no point racing a contact class if you're not going to hit anything, so yeah, a bit of
Exactly,
action
yeah.
would be great.
Yeah, exactly. And fuck, if I'm out of it, well, may as well do what I used to do best, and that's see if I can decide who wins the title. So, yeah, I've got a few little sneaky picks that I'll go and block for, but we'll just see who's up after on the points on the heat 2, and yeah, we'll go from there. And hopefully, should be a good bit of entertainment for the stream and for the viewers. And yeah, absolutely stoked to be racing. This is my first streeties for the NZ, so. I missed last season. I only did one meeting, put Bird off the end. He got a stand down, and that was the end of it for the season. So, yeah, still thought I was in a fucking stockhouse. So, yeah.
It's got to
Yeah,
be done
good fun.
sometimes, doesn't it?
Oh, mate, I'll tell you what, the Gisborne fans went fucking, they weren't having a cry about it. They were pretty happy. So, yeah, so can't wait. But yeah, just want to thank everyone at ASR for putting it on and the great community that we race with. It's a good bunch of blokes, and obviously you boys streaming too. So people that don't know what's going on and flick over and see it and think, holy shit, this is pretty cool, and want to get involved. And yeah, and fucking yeah, it's just a bloody awesome thing to do on a Thursday night. And I'm fizzing and look forward to it every week. So yeah, should be good night.
So we're just getting in the chat now from Kevin Martin. Fucking smoke him, Mr. Gray, he reckons. So a bit of encouragement from the bank ready for you.
Oh,
Talk
yeah.
the reverse as well, even.
Kevin always sends me a few supportive messages. He loves it, eh?
Nothing like a bit of a motivational chat, eh?
Oh yeah, bit of a fire up before the racing, eh? Bit of a pep talk, eh? Love it.
Well, I think what was it? You got fifth at the Blenheim title.
Yes, yeah, I got fifth. Unfortunately, the crew got too drunk and I lost my setup sheet. But few pure luck. I don't know how it is. JB's found my setup that I sent him for another track, which is exactly the same one I usually run all season. So I've just chucked it in before, and yeah, the car's feeling nice and settled. So hey, we'll see how we go.
I tell you what, as long as it's not a pod stitch up on fuel, you should be all good.
No, we've been testing it, and I feel like we should run out of fuel with at least 2 laps after the checkered flag, not 2 laps to go like pod specials. So yeah, hopefully we'll see if we can get the job done tonight and bring over a small number for the H.
Yeah, get up it. Oh, well, good to have you in here, and all the best for the racing, mate. And yeah, try and get that number done for THD.
Yeah, cheers. Thank you very much, boys. Enjoy it, and yeah, let's see how we go.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
Cheers, lads.
Cheers.
All right, I think we got next up, just waiting in the for us down there, Mr. Ryan Herndale. Of course, your current 3NZ street stock driver. We'll just drag him away from his car for a minute. Ryan, how are you, mate?
Good, yourself?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. Big night tonight. The old 3 on the side of your car in New Zealand titles time. You know, it causes a bit of extra attention, but we all know you've got a fair bit of pace and luck that goes with it. So, what's your chances?
Oh, mate, I'm just going to send it, eh? probably find me up in the what's that office that I go to after the race?
Protest committee.
Don't know, mate. We don't know of that thing up here.
Oh, that steward's office. They'll probably be calling me. Red Bush to the pit office with your license.
What? They haven't called you there already?
Yeah, I normally get a little note that says just send it.
Just send it.
Yeah. That's what you got to do, though. Just send it.
So
Lick
you're
the
right.
stamp and send it.
So any indications of if you get taken out early, any numbers on the dash tonight? Obviously, surely there's a bit of payback's going to be dished out.
First one I'll probably get's Tyler, eh?
There you go.
Nah,
Whoa.
I don't know. Nah, if you're in front of me, I'll probably roll you.
Yeah, that's the way. That's I was just saying that earlier. That's how you got to race. It's New Zealand title time, and you don't want it to come down to shit. What happens if I didn't push that dude wide? Opportunities. So it's all for themselves, especially in those first couple of heats, and then no doubt the old meetings will start happening, and it'll be on for the heat 3.
Yeah, I seem to be running out of mates, eh?
Dropping off by the wayside, you reckon?
Oh, they seem to be switching up to some other crews, eh? I mustn't be paying enough.
Who are these other crews you talk of?
You're missing your payments, mate.
It's probably I thought Wins looked after it, but obviously not.
Oh, they can't look after nothing.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Well, all I can say, mate, is cheers on behalf of me and Kempy and everyone at THD Sim Sports Productions. Cheers for letting us stream so far this season. Of course, obviously you're the boss man for everything that goes on there. So yeah, big ups to you, Ryan.
Nah, sweet as, mate. Just remember, if you go on my car, just take it off my car, and then I might get away with a few things.
Well, you might get away with things.
Don't even say that, because that has been a thing in the chat that my stream is getting people banned. But then we go off last weekend, so it's sort of it's 50-50.
Well,
mate.
I called it last week. I expected 3/4 of the field to be having a holiday, but I mean to say anything goes now. So just fucking send it over the fence, through the pit gate. Just do it.
It's the New Zealand title in the South Island, so expect
Anything
anything, I
goes.
guess.
I'd say there'll be a bit. They'll have a bit to say at the drivers' briefing. I have heard that it's going to be quite strict, so we should see a bit of tap and spin.
Yeah,
Obviously, I'm spinning a few yarns. I'll probably just be trying to spin people.
All good. Well, best of luck for tonight, Ryan, and getting further up the podium, or even retaining your 3NZ.
Yep, cheers, boys. Thank you. I
Cheers,
better go 35 PSI in this car and get it hooking up.
Cheers, mate.
35.
All right. Well, that was an interesting chat there. It was your 3NZ course, Ryan Herndell. Big night for him. I think next we might just bring up Mr. Yarnmart waiting in the shadows
He's been
down there. I
patiently
can see him hiding behind David's car down there. So we'll get him in for a chat here. Mr. Yarnmart, how are you? Full of words, I see. Full of wisdom.
Hello?
Yeah, good, mate. Yourself?
Oh, here he is.
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
Not bad. Well, big night tonight. The old Wagoon. Are you going to send it out in style, or?
The Wagoon is no longer a Wagoon.
Oh, has it already had the chop, mate?
Yeah, she's been cut to the sedan after the damage last summer at this track.
Oh, the old Blenheim title. Was that when you got stood down?
Yes, that's when I got a holiday.
So last time we were at this track, you were out there sending people and finding yourself in the naughty books.
Well, I don't really remember.
Big night at the pub before racing.
Yeah. Standard Thursday, you know.
Standard Thursday night. How good is that? So what do you rate your chances tonight? Blenheim Street Stocks. It's pretty much. I was saying earlier on, you get through turns 1 and 2, and she's anyone's show, really.
Oh, 50-50.
What's your
50-50
chances
chance.
of giving hot dogs?
50-50.
so,
All right.
so we're clearly there's a clear win it or bin it mentality going on there.
That's the one.
I mean,
Oh,
here
so
to
no
get
one
second.
turns up to lose, do they?
No, I didn't sell my house either, so we're good.
Yeah. No.
there you
How
go.
many energy savers you got in the trailer for after heat 1?
No, we got LEDs, mate.
Oh yeah, fucking twice as bright, half the power.
That's right.
Oh boy, getting ready to send it, eh? Oh well,
You know it.
good luck tonight, Jamie. I'm sure we'll see you up towards the pointy end, and no doubt if we don't see you there, we'll probably see you in the refs box.
Yeah, that's very accurate right there. Fair statement. Very fair statement.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, cheers for coming in for a chat anyway, and yeah, good luck for tonight. And the are you doing the supersaloons as well?
Yeah, I'm there to make up the numbers. I'll be at the back of there putting around.
Oh, well, I guess that's one way of doing it, I suppose. Feed a few right rears on the way.
Thinking of changing my number to 36A, but we'll just keep it.
Oh, there you go. Oh, cheers for coming in, Jamie, and yeah, all the best for tonight.
Yeah, nah, Mihi's zero dangers.
Cheers. There you go, the big man himself, Mr. Yarnmart. And well, it is pretty clear, you know, he only knows to do it one way or the other. It's either send it or he'll be up there, there or thereabouts. Yeah, that's right. No doubt, no matter what they all say, I think end of the day they'll all be hunting for that podium come green flag race 1. So
maybe the first 2 heats might be tame, and the third one will just be all hell broken loose.
Yeah, too right. No doubt we'll see some holidays tonight.
Oh, without a doubt, it's a national title. If there's not a holiday, there's an issue.
Well, it happens at the real national titles. There's plenty of freight trains going on and straight lines, and they take a 2-3 week stand down and bit of a fine and move on with it.
Basically.
All right, so it looks like you can spot down there the sole entrant from Kiki, the 0K. So we got Mr. Bert Cardwell. We'll see if we can drag him in for a bit of a talk over here. You there, Big Bert?
I am indeed.
How's it going, mate?
Oh, box of fluffy birds, mate.
Yeah, ready to go?
Oh, yeah, ready to rip in.
Ready to rip in. Hey, just quickly, hey, Stu, do you want to jump in the waiting room, bro? I'll get you before, if you want. Yeah, so, yeah, well, looking forward to it, Bert. You're going to try and turn that 0K into number, mate?
I mean, who knows?
Well, 0 was a number.
We know you've been close before. Close, run off at Rotorua for 3NZ. So,
yeah, a 4-time back-to-back 4NZ.
Surely you got to crack it eventually.
As long as one of the fat built chassis ends up on the podium, she's been a busy off season putting together a whole heap of cars.
Yeah,
you got Stu's disease. He's constant 3NZ. He just can't shake it. You're number 4, so you need to go to the doc and get some pills for the pimples or whatever's going on to kick it a bit.
Think I just need to eat a few frozen wontons. Shout out to frozen wontons. but I've got to do something. I mean, got no club mates, so who knows? Might have to stop some of the TAB favourites and break some hearts.
Yeah, why not? It's the best way to go. And, you copped a bit of flack for registering to Kiki with the 0K, but you got a bit of a story behind that number, I believe.
I do, mate. Too often us blokes, hang on to stuff or just, deal with the, bite your lip, carry on, tough it out, break your leg, walk it off sort of attitude. But, just run it to say, it's okay to not be okay. And, if you need to reach out, there's plenty of help out there. So don't be afraid. It doesn't make you a soft cock. Don't make you a pussy. just makes you a human being at the end of the day.
Yeah, too right. And yeah, I'm pleased you got a bit of time to talk about that actually. So yeah, big ups to you and running that number. I know when we first saw it, we were like, "Oh, what are you thinking, mate?" But once you sort of explained it, she a fair call to you.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm definitely not a King supporter.
Oh,
There you
I
go.
would have kicked you out of the com box by now.
No, she's definitely hashtag FTK next weekend. So
Yeah.
Who are the Kinks? I've never heard of them. Sounds like a bunch of screaming women.
I've heard they've got some killer merch, so you can even get little baggies.
I see sugar in them.
So I mean, hey, whatever old mate's got to do to make some coin.
Yeah, too right. Well, double duties tonight. You're rating your chances.
I mean, I might be able to sneak through if I can keep my nose clean in street stocks. But saloon, there's probably four to six guys out there that are quite considerable bit faster than me. But if I can get near the front, I'm one of the hardest people to pass cleanly without using the pole line, like some people tend to like to do. But as long as it's all done fairly and whatnot, and as long as it's not a demolition derby in saloons, then go hard.
Yeah, 100%. We get to see a little bit of contact throughout some of the nights, but to be fair, I think the racing's improving a fair bit as everyone starts coming to grips with the cars. So hopefully tonight she's all nice and clean and everything's done on the track.
Oh yeah, for sure. Don't really want it's a long tow down here for some of these guys, and to have it ruined up in the refs box could be a bit unfortunate.
Yeah, too right.
Make the drive home not too great.
Yeah, too right. Oh well, cheers heaps for your time tonight, Bert, and all the best for your titles tonight. And on a side note, also big ups from us here for running. I think it was logos and posters that you've done for us for some streams. So cheers for that, mate.
Yeah. Small way to pay you guys back for putting on the show you putting on the show that we're putting on.
Yeah, well, it's got to be done, eh? It's pretty good. It seems to get a few extra people into the communities, which is always good.
That's the one. That's what we want.
Yeah, awesome. All right, Bert, we'll let you get into your practice, mate, and we'll get a quick chat with Stu before we get into racing tonight. Cheers for your time.
No worries. Thank you.
Well, Mr. Stu, how are you?
Yeah, not too bad. How about yourself?
Yeah, good, mate. Good. New Zealand title time. Look, and I'm not going to beat around the bush or anything. I'm going to try not to put the commentator's curse on you, though. But I've certainly got you down for one of the favourites in the Streeties tonight. And, retain, maybe even go better than your 3NZ in the Supersaloons.
Yeah, I've had a few people saying that I'm up there, but I seem to think that the old 3 might be the biggest I can go, but Matt Stone seems to think it's my year to break that, so we'll see.
Wow, surely it's got to happen eventually, and a few THD cars out of the running, so that'll be a few less mobile roadblocks you'll have to avoid.
Yeah, no, it's probably good for me that they're not here, but at the same time it's a bit disappointing because they did bring the action, so
yeah, well,
sort of a double-ended sword.
Yeah, too right. But no, nonetheless, I'm sure it's going to be a big night in the office for you. Our 97p street stock has been in fine form so far, just coming unstuck on a few occasions due to a few big hits. But yeah, it's to be expected, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm expecting a few more tonight, to be fair, but we'll be ready, and if I'm nowhere, then I'll be on that pole line trying to help out a few people.
Yeah, good stuff.
If you look at it from another angle, I mean to say, me with my reputation and the way I get out there and beat the shit out of every Tom, Dick and Harry every week and then decide I'm going to chase the flag and that, who expected me to be on the top step of the podium at the stock cars last year with my reputation? So, I mean to say, you're stuck with getting number 3. No one expected me to get number 1, so maybe you might get there at some point.
Oh, I'd definitely like to get 1NZ or 2NZ at some point, but at the end of the day, I'm happy to be on the podium.
Just send someone to get it if you have to. Just bomb them.
You
Yeah,
might have to spin out Bird if he's in front of me or something. Make
Yeah,
sure he
well-
sticks to his 4NZ curse.
Just say your gas pedal stuck and you're legit.
Yeah, don't get in trouble. It's good.
Yeah, no, you're winning.
it's each man for their own when it comes to the New Zealand title, surely. But as we know, Heat 3, it's when the mates are called upon, and yeah, it's going to be an interesting one tonight, that's for sure.
Yeah, Heat 3 definitely is where you find your mates and where you realise you don't have many if you're on the wrong end of it.
Yeah, you either finish on with all four wheels intact, or maybe on your roof, or you don't finish at all. So, well, cheers for coming in for a chat, Stu. We appreciate that, and all the best for the street stock title, and looking to go better in the super saloons, or even retaining that 3NZ.
Yeah, saloons are going to be tough, but we'll give it a crack. See what happens.
Too right, awesome. Oh, well, cheers for that, eh?
Cheers, boys.
Well, there it is. She's few thoughts from the drivers there. So what do you reckon, Kempy? Who's your pick, mate?
Well, I don't know. It's a big ask. I mean, to say the street stocks being contact, anything can happen in that. You don't really want to go out and clean up in the first heat. Then you just become a major target. It's like, okay, we know you've got pace. We'll try and slow you down in the last two. So, I mean, to say you got to play this sort of shit smart. Like, you got to go out there and you got to be there or thereabouts. But you don't want to show your hand too early. Otherwise, you're going to be gone just off the bat straight away, just like that. So, I mean, to say you don't want to be too far back, but you don't want to be too far at the front either.
I'll tell you what, it's almost like you've done it before.
Once or twice. I mean, to say I could have probably doubled up with the 1NZ by now if fucking Right Turn Rodney didn't turn up one night in Napier. But yeah, it was a bit of a shock getting the 1NZ at Waikaraka Park in Jaffaland. So, I mean, I'll claim that, but you just got to be smart about this shit. Especially with the amount of enemies I had on the track that night, so you couldn't trust anyone but the system. So, you know, you got to go out there and play the dumb game, but play the smart one at the same time.
Yeah, too right. So, well, I can tell you now we're roughly about 7 minutes away from race time now. And it's starting to get interesting. The old banks are starting to fill up here at Eastern State Speedway, and whew, it's going to be a goodie.
Yeah, you're not wrong. It's quite looking forward to this. It's going to be interesting to see how everyone approaches it.
Well, I think each, you know, they've all got a race for themselves going into Heat 1, surely. And from there, she's anyone's game, yeah?
Yeah, well, I mean, to say a New Zealand title being exactly that. Everyone wants to win it. Everyone wants to get a podium. So potentially it can become something that, like a normal week, is you just turn up, just send it and see how it pans out. But when it comes to a national title, everyone wants to win it. So it's kind of a bit stressful, to be honest, like from a driver's point of view.
Yeah.
You want everything to go right, but then when it goes wrong, and it's going to be interesting to see who's going to risk it for the biscuit and potentially take a holiday to help out one of their boys, or get a holiday just to get the number.
Yeah, who's got the mates and who's prepared to sacrifice. Of course, it comes down to a bit more than who's got mates too, because if all your mates are up on points, well, yeah, you're sort of looking at trouble, aren't you?
That's how I look at it. I mean, to say, you go out there, at the end of the day, you know you've got mates out there, but it's still every man for himself. So, I mean, to say, in my situation, with the stock cars, I was up there on points, but if any of the other boys were up there, well, I'd be going and they would be going as well, so I wouldn't be expecting any help. So it's interesting, but yeah, I guess that's how it works, isn't it?
Yeah, too right. Well, we're just gonna be blast the old national anthem across the
Australian one.
No, I know it's Australia Day. Happy Australia Day to any Aussies out there watching. But this is the New Zealand titles, mate. So
Yeah, I can sing it if you want.
You might need to because it's just the guitar version. So yeah,
Oh yeah, no, we're good then.
yeah.
Yeah, no,
hold,
we're good.
hold fire, mate. I'll get that across now.
Yeah. Where's the jets?
It come.
Look to the sky. There's jets.
Ah, there it is. And well, that must mean, Kempy, she's almost time to go, mate. New Zealand Streetstock title time. It's got to be time to rumble.
Yeah, it can't be far away. All those hours in the shed during the week and the amount of times you look for that lost 10mm socket, throwing the spanners at the missus' head because she won't shut up. It all comes down to this.
Yeah, too right. And I'll tell you what, I think this is the scam track.
It is a scam track.
With
We've got
the
scam cameras.
yeah, with the rubbish views. So we'll
The
do
scammers.
we will do our best tonight with the camera angles. Welcome in, everyone. It looks like we have 17 street stocks on board, ready to go.
What do you reckon?
Ready
There'd be
for
some
battle.
nerves out there, Red. Getting some nerves. Some of these drivers getting a few nerves going into this one.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. They've all had the hard word too. Officials, they would have been revving them up in the comms box, telling them, come on, guys. We know it's the New Zealand title, but we still have rules. As we know, South Island street stocks, most of those get thrown out turn one.
Heat 3, the rules go out the window.
Yeah, there are no rules until you're called up to the comms box.
I mean to say, it's like everything in life. Driving on the road, anything. Being a law-abiding citizen. There's no such thing as rules. They're only guidelines.
Too right. It looks like we've already had a bit of a issue getting into this one. Good to have you all tuned in. Of course, the old ads, if you've had enough of them, just hit that subscribe button. You'll go ad-free for 30 days. And I tell you what, we have got some racing coming up. How good is N's car going to be, Kempy?
Oh, I tell you, absolutely fizzing for that. 45 cars registered so far. The biggest field yet. I can't wait. Honestly, it's going to be sick.
Yeah, too right. Well, it's the biggest field we've seen in New Zealand NASCAR history for online racing. So I tell you, 45 cars going into that turn 1 on the opening night. She is going to be all go. And I cannot wait for those.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Check your messenger there, boss. Sent you some dirty pictures.
Oh, Roger. We like that, mate.
Oh, we do.
Yeah, Roger, bro. I'll get that.
Yeah, what if the bag's on her, eh? Like, out the gate.
I guess if you can see, it's going to be helpful, right?
Well, yeah, mate, potentially. Potential's there, you know?
Yeah, so you're right. There we go, you should be good, mate. This is the cars now.
Yeah,
Gridding up. They're lining up. And we are about to go racing. Heat 1 of the Aotearoa Sim Racing New Zealand Streetstock title. Yeah, as Marcus, you got it right, mate. Tighten the belts. Shit's about to get real. Turn 1.
Belts. Who has belts these days? They only break by the time you get around the first quarter anyway. You come flying out the top.
Turn 1, we're going to find out who's got mates and who doesn't, that's for sure.
Yep.
And I'm going to apologise in advance because these camera views are shocking here. We're underway though, Heat 1. Matt Stone has jumped out to an early lead in the 21A car. Leading the way from Herndell and your 2NZ of JPH. Of course, talked to him earlier. Well, he wanted that clean start, and he certainly looks like he's got away with that. And we did have Tyler Leprou lined up for a yarn in the comms box too, but well, he managed to avoid that nicely, didn't he?
Tell you, it's going to be interesting with Tyler because we know he's a good peddler. So if him and Ryan are both up there on points, is he going to be willing to take the old fart out to get the glory, or is Ryan
there's a big shot in the background. There's the first one. That was big. It looked like that was Thomas Rumble Fareham going to the fence. That was a big shot. There he is. He's already on the brakes, waiting for the leaders. Oh, there's Leprou. Big shot there in the background. So the shots are coming early at the New Zealand title. It has not taken long at all. We got Thomas Rumble Fareham trawling the pole line. Who's he waiting for? It's 3NZ Ryan Herndell. So far, so good for him. And these camera views are just rubbish.
Someone needs to get rid of that fence.
It looks like Rumble Fareham, he looks like he may be running shotgun here for the 3NZ. So that's interesting early doors there.
Anyone out there got an angle grinder we can kindly borrow between these races so we can cut the stand fence down?
Yeah, you're not bloody wrong. I tell you what, someone needs to get on top of that with the camera and give us a better shot. And there's Cardwell, he's getting into his work now. Thomas Rumble Fareham holding him up. Herndell, though, still leading the way from your 2NZ of Jesse Pollock Houston. Then we go back to one of the favourites tonight, Stu Paterson. He's made his way up to third. And behind him, it's Ethan Curran and Tyler Leprou battling it out for fourth and fifth at the moment. Then we go back to David Gray in the 238H out of Huntley. Doing a great job working his way through the field.
Oh, who's he waiting for?
Thomas Rumble Fareham again, trawling the pole line. Who's it going to be? Who is he waiting for? There it is. He takes a big shot at Ethan Curran, turns him round, takes himself to the fence. Oh, there's a bit of damage there going on. Jamie Yarnmart, Liam Earle get caught up in it. So your early race leader, Matt Stone, he's falling well back through the field here. But it is still 3NZ leading the way. It's comfortable at the moment. From 2NZ, then the 97, then we go back to Leprou. Is it Lennon? Is he working his way up through the field now? Doing a great job in the Kiwi Auto Spares 4C out of Christchurch. As Leprou dispatches Thomas Rumble Fareham. But Lennon now, he's working up on the 2NZ car. He's now sitting in third, and Paterson's up to second, up to the lead, in fact. New race leader, Stu Paterson, out of Palmy, and he's going to get the job done in race 1 from Herndell. And Lennon's going to come home in third, and Jesse Pollock Houston in fourth, and David Gray, he's going to find himself in the top 5. And that is exactly how he would have wanted Heat 1 to go here tonight in the New Zealand title. Man,
expected that.
That went fast, that race, I tell you.
You're not wrong. And the Porto Panda, he got it done.
There it is. Stu Paterson out of Palmerston North gets the first race done. Ryan Herndell, he dominated from the early stages. But the last couple of races last couple of laps, Stu caught him up and got it done. So great start for the 97. And that 4C of Brendan Lennon, I can tell you now that Thomas Rumble Ferrum, he is trawling the pole line to help him out. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, you're all good to be in here, Sean. Well, what a Heat 1, Gempy in the books, mate. New Zealand title.
Yeah, it was interesting. Bit of action mid-pack onwards. Matt Stone, probably say his chances are gone, so it'll be interesting to see how he approaches the next 2 heats. I guess you're going to find out who his mates are.
Yeah, too right. The next lot of teams racing, mate, I am not too sure. The calendar was put up in Kiwi Factor not long ago, so just go check that out, mate. I know that there is stock car teams and super stock teams coming up at Kiwi Factor this year, so we've got some big teams racing coming up. And of course, you can't forget, not far away now from the Hunter Motorsport Sim Racing Street Stock teams on iRacing, Kempy. That's going to be a ripper too.
Yeah, no, that'll definitely be a screamer. First round of that is Stock Car Teams weekend, so I think it's like is it the Sunday the 19th of Feb, Monday the 20th?
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Of course, if you've got iRacing and you want to get amongst that, get your entries in, head along to Hunter Motorsport Sim Racing Facebook page. Get some more info there.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be good. We've done some contact street stocks recent times on iRacing, and it was definitely a big hit. Excuse the pun. But, yeah.
I'll tell you, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun, that's for sure. So, definitely. Here we go. Heat 2 of your New Zealand title about to get underway. Now look at that. Mr. Yanma, he wasn't wrong. He got rid of that station wagon running a sedan this week.
Yeah.
After it got destroyed at the Blenheim. Well, in fact, the last time it was out, it got shortened, so...
The South Island thing, eh? Nothing lasts long down here.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. So we're looking to get underway. Heat 2, someone must have just left the building. We'll just wait for them to arrive back.
All those... Oh, yeah, carry on.
Yeah, maybe they're upstairs having a chat to the officials already, who knows?
Yes, potential's there. Just trying to chuck it out there for everyone out there watching the stream. Chuck your picks in the chat for who you think's going to win Superstock Teams Champs next week. Who's your picks? Yeah. I'm going to go with the Poms.
What's big weekend next weekend? The old pilgrimage to Palmerston North Speedway for the Superstock Teams Champs. That's going to be a ripper as well. And some of those teams are looking pretty good, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely. It's going to be interesting. It's when all the false teeth flange comes out of the woodwork, so definitely some action.
There it is in the chat from Ricky Reed. The mega cars worked wonders because, you know, great news for New Zealand. Yeah, this week.
Auckland. Tegan's going to Auckland for the win. I want the Poms to win it. As cooked as that sound.
Yeah, how good was Charlie Sorter last week at Down in Rhode Island, mate? That was...
epic, wasn't it?
That was next level. The first time in a New Zealand car, and mate...
that was impressive.
Just looks like we're just waiting for someone. They've just disappeared. We'll try and pick up who it is.
Tell you, they need to get another Tigers team out there.
Is it Brendan? Looks like Brendan's gone. Yeah, he did too, Brendan. So we're just waiting for him to come back in the server and we'll get back underway. Heat 2 of the New Zealand title. Well, it's shaping up to be a goodie, because the results from that heat, JPH fell back through the field quite substantially there in the end, so that wouldn't have been the start he would have wanted.
Going to be a hard one to pick who's going to take this out, to be honest with you.
Cheers for the sub there, Marcus. 30 days and no ads, mate. Worth it. $184NZ. Is that it's got to be Aaron, doesn't it? Got the aliens out.
Is it the aliens?
Cheers for the follow, mate. 184NZ. I'm pretty sure that's got to be Aaron. Yeah, it is. Mate, you should have been out here doing it tonight, mixing it up. So we're still waiting for Brendan to come into the server. No doubt the 3-minute bell has rung.
It's Arab. It's Arab.
Yeah, A-Rob.
Yeah, it's old Arab.
Yeah, bro.
Just didn't get to the bed bath and beyond sale in time to get another towel. Got a flannel instead.
Arab. There it is. Royce in the
It's old
chat.
Arab.
We're just waiting now. Surely the time's up. It's got to be a Scott Myers 3-minute bell going on here, surely. It's Wanganui all over again.
You reckon it's the Palmy rule book in Blenheim?
Yeah, it seems like it, mate. It's certainly a long 3-minute bell.
It's unbelievable, isn't it? I reckon the battery's gone flat in the stopwatch.
In Westport.
It's rule book, apparently.
Oh, there it is. So we got him. Are we going to get underway, surely? JPH, he wants to go the other way, get some practice in. Going to see some head-ons. Bit of a lull. Bird is the rule book. He knows that bad boy inside and out, I tell you now.
There's no such thing as rules. They're only guidelines.
So we just stopped. Oh, that was how good was that? Oh, it looks like, are we going to be going racing here maybe? I think Brendan has arrived back in. We are on. Should be about to go racing, Heat 2. Your New Zealand Streetstock title. JPH out there at the moment, absolutely sending it.
Wonder what the hold-up is.
Yeah, what's the hold-up? Here we go.
Someone's been crying already, have they? Unbelievable. Wouldn't be a national title without tears, I tell you that, folks.
Yeah, too right. Too right. So we just we'll wait for the cars to get on track. Doing some magic tricks in the meantime.
Arab protested.
There they are.
Wasn't enough powder in the mortars.
Tell you what, how good does that mega car look? 235H of Jamie Yarnma. I'm pretty sure those grids are a stitch up too. I'm pretty sure he was in the screen last time.
Yeah, the Mexican Hoon cartel.
It's the John Burton tribute there up on the front guard.
Yeah.
Big supporter of street stocks up at Wairarapa Park. Go folks, race 2 about to get underway. Your New Zealand title at Eastern State Speedway and the sun is shining, no such thing as rain, underway. They all look like it's a clean start. It's Logan Carl out by the fence and Yarnma, he's taken the early lead in this one. It's the field pour through into 3 and 4. And it looks like that Brendan Lennon out in front so well after coming home third in Heat 1. Leading the way Heat 2 early, putting himself right into contention. We pick up where the rest of the big guns are. David Gray starting to come through now. Of course, he finished 5th in Heat 1. He's worked his way up now into 4th spot, I believe. No, 3rd spot, in fact. Oh, shot on the 3NZ there from Ferrum. Couldn't get him around. It's clean sailing so far in Heat 2. Ferrum trying not to cause too much carnage early by the looks here. Just hold the field up a bit.
Oh.
Brendan Lennon, he is tearing away with this one. Sitting out in front, leading the way.
Stubbsy's going round.
In Heat 2, David Gray now in a big battle with 3NZ out of Hawke's Bay. Herndale pushes his way into 3rd. No, sorry. Well, they're racing for 2nd and 3rd.
Birds on the tools now.
And Brendan Lennon, well, there is absolute daylight in between the 1st and 2nd place at the moment. Oh, Cardwell into the wall, holding up JPH and the 2NZ. So surely that's got to be any hopes for JPH. Manages to get away though. Stu Paterson, you can see him too. He's starting to make his way forward now. Oh, there is trouble. Jordan Smith on the pole line. The big charger holding up Lennon. But Lennon dispatches him beautifully, gets it done. Still leading from Herndale in the 3NZ, who's putting himself right in contention. In fact, Herndale's jumped into the lead now. It's Liam Earle. What's he looking to do? Cause some trouble. But what a race this is now for Herndale and Lennon 3NZ up against the 4C out of Christchurch. Bert Cardwell on the brakes. He's looking to dispatch Lennon by the looks. Oh, it's Smith again on the pole line. That charger, it's super wide. David Gray, he's still hunting there, is he? Oh, turned around. Smith, a great shot. Couldn't quite get him all the way around. Herndale, he takes the lead from Lennon now. Oh, big shot from Ferrum. Bit of a glitch there from Lennon as well. You saw it.
Oh, Yarnmart's getting dispatched.
Yarnmart
Herndale's back in the lead.
sent. Absolutely sent. Herndale, he's making it all his own at the moment. It's JPH, has he worked his way up to 2nd after those early attacks?
Stu up to 4th.
There's Liam Earle on the pole line. Who's he waiting for? It's the 4C, and Lennon at 97p goes through. Gets another pass done. Plenty of help out there tonight. Bert Cardwell gets dispatched.
Stuart Patterson up to 2nd.
He is on fire tonight. Your first race heat winner. Charging his way, but Herndale's going to get it done in the 3NZ. From the 97 of Patterson is Stu Paterson.
He'll be top on points going into the last heat with a 1st and a 2nd.
It's not Brendan. Oh, it's Braden Lennon. Oh,
Braden Lennon.
Braden Lennon, same thing, mate. Same thing, different day.
It's either Bray or Breen.
Braden, there you go. There you go. Well, we'll try and get some points through. See if Herndale's onto it tonight. We'll get some points before we head into the all-important Heat 3. Or is it all going to go too fast, Kempy? What do you reckon?
Oh, I don't know. I got Stu top on points going into this heat. And there's got to be close between JPH and Ryan.
Yeah.
I think they're your top 3, but in no particular order. Obviously, Stu top on points, but JPH and Ryan, I'm not sure what order they're in.
Yeah.
They've got to be the top 3, surely.
All right. So we build up to Heat 3. It's the big one. This is where it's all going to be decided. And I can tell you now, somehow, did Ryan win that first heat? He didn't win the first heat, did he?
No, Stu did.
Oh, it's got Herndale is winning that heat, so she must have been close across the line.
Okay. The stuff, the thing at the top said Stu won it.
Yeah, no, it's just come up Herndale. It's got Herndale now.
Okay.
Yes. So I can tell you now,
he's top points in.
tied at the top of the table, currently leading on 59 points. We have Stu Paterson and Ryan Herndale. We go back to Jesse Pollock Houston on 55 points, sitting in third spot at the moment. Then we go to Braden Lennon on 54. And we look back to Ethan Curran on 50. Tyler Leprou 49. Jamie Yarnmart on 46. We go back to Harold and Logan Carl on 45 and David Gray on 43. That's going to be your top 10 heading into the last heat. Oh, well, she's on for young and old here, Kempy.
Yeah, no, this one's going to be good. This is the one, the money race. This is the one that decides it. We're going to find out who's got mates and who doesn't in this one.
So you're right, it's all on the line. This is it, your 1NZ. Get in the chat, folks. Who's it going to be? Quietly, I'm picking Stu Paterson to get the job done. And from there, well, she's anyone's guess.
I mean, to say, with the amount of times that bloke's had number 3, and all the bad luck that he seems to have at events like this, I have to admit, it would be pretty cool to see him actually finally get the top step and get the monkey off his back.
Yep, too right. Too right. We get ready to go racing. Heat 3, New Zealand title underway. Let the carnage begin, Kempy.
Here we go.
She's a fairly clean start. I'm going to have to minimise the screen quickly. Oh, Cardinal! Lennon, Ferrum, in fact's been turned around. Early. Paterson out by the wall. He's sitting in 4th. So far. Oh, look at that.
Pushed him out there.
3NZ now sitting up into 5th. I think it was Bert. Bert Cardinal was all over it. David Gray now sitting on the pole line. Who's he going to pick up? Looks like Cardinal's in the distance there. David Gray's got the hammer down. Who's his target going to be? It looks like Braden Lennon. Patterson's up in front. David Gray, he knows. Braden Lennon's seen it coming. Gray is on the blocks. He's holding up the 4C. She's all go. Oh, big shot from Hunter now. As we get back to the leaders.
And the THD boys are going to work on this one.
From Jordan Smith on Herndale. Couldn't get him round. The work is going in. And there are cars on the pole line everywhere. Street stock racing at its best. There's David Gray again. Oh, JPH has been turned around in the 2NZ. Oh, and there goes Richard Joy. Paterson dispatches him. He moves into 2nd. Herndale's still leading the way. This is your race for the New Zealand title. Paterson's getting into 1st spot. Herndale's being held up now by Smith. It's all
what
going.
A race.
Curran turned round by the 2NZ.
How many we got left?
This is going to come down to the wire. I have no idea, but Paterson, he's got plenty of mates out there today. That is Lennon now on the pole line, looking for the 3NZ. Has a shot, couldn't get to the back of him.
Lime Early's not going to touch Stu, so he's safe for going around that car.
Oh, turn him around though. That's going to prove costly as there goes Paterson. He's been caught up in that one. Liam Earle was trying to clear the track. And this race is far from done. Herndale now gets up the outside of Paterson, and he now takes the running for the New Zealand title. They are even on points. Oh, more blocking now from Hunter on the 97. Tyler Leprou looking to help Herndale here. It's falling into place here for Ryan Herndale, your current 3NZ. Is he finally going to get it done tonight?
What a hit. It's all on.
Braden Lennon pushed wide again. It looks like JPH He's making the most of it at the moment out front, leading the way. Paterson, he just can't get to the back of Herndale.
Oh, here we go.
It's getting close now. Braden Lennon again on the pole line. Will he hold him up? More block cars up ahead. Thomas Rumble-Fareham in there. David Gray. Oh, here it is. The Transit's being held up. Fareham pushing it wide. Herndale's been held up. Patterson's taking the lead again. Oh, this is on, folks. Do not go anywhere. Oh, big train. Transit's been held up. Patterson. He's running away with it. Jamie Arnmut up into second. Leprou into third. Herndale has fallen back to 7th. And with that, surely chances of his New Zealand title is gone. Patterson's got it done, folks. The flag has fallen. Stu Paterson. He came in as the favourite, and I can tell you, unofficially, he has got the job done, and he is going to take out the New Zealand title. And it is going to be close from there, but Jesse Pollock Houston,
He'd be second. JPH is going to keep the 2NZ, I think.
I think he may have got third, and I think Herndale may end up second. There was 4 points between them coming into this one.
Oh, yeah. What do we got? We might have a runoff.
Boy, oh boy, do not go anywhere. What a wait that would be to cap it off.
If there was 4 points between them, they're tied on points now, because JPH just finished 4 spots ahead of him. So there should be a runoff for 2 and 3.
Oh boy.
And hell, I tell you, I hope we get a runoff, because Stu's clearly unofficially the winner, but we need some more action just to end the drama of this.
Tell you what, it has been absolute domination from the 97P tonight. He took out Heat 1, came home second in Heat 2, and then has won Heat 3.
What a drive.
What a drive, alright. And Yarnma, he's going to finish just outside a New Zealand title position.
Well, there you go, unofficially. Stu Paterson, 1NZ, he's finally got it done. Congratulations.
Just, hopefully we can get some points in for you. We'll just wait for the official word.
Right about now, he'll be crapping himself. Yeah, official, unofficial. Yeah, right about now, that bloke will be crapping himself. Knowing that he's in that position and he's got it sealed, it's just whether someone else is going to cry and take it away from him.
I'll tell you what.
1NZ.
We've got a runoff.
Yeah, second and third.
We have a runoff, folks, for 2 and 3 NZ. And it is between Ryan Herndale and Jesse Pollock Houston, tied on 82 points.
I called it.
You're unofficial New Zealand champion, and to be fair, I can't see anything wrong with it. Stu Paterson, he's going to finish on top. He's going to slap that one on the side of that car. Then we go back to 82 points with Herndale and Houston. And we go further 4 points back to Braden Lennon and Ethan Curran on 78 points. But boy, let's get ready for this runoff. She's going to be all go out there in this one. So it looks like we have Mr. Logan Winnie out of Cows coming in. He's going to be calling some Super Saloon action with us. How is that, Logan?
Oh, g'day team. Wasn't too bad, eh?
Yeah, not bad, mate.
Yeah, not bad.
Good stuff. That's what we want to hear. That's what we want to hear. Well, Paterson, he's finally got it done, mate, and he will be he'll be over the moon about that.
Oh, he'll be pretty wrapped, eh? He'll be well deserving too. He just sits there taking all his thirds. He's had more 3 and Zs than Steve Dryden in real life's had podiums, you know?
Yeah, too right.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Too right. So we just stand by now. Get underway with our runoff. Matt Stone, he just wishes he was in this.
Who's your picks to win the runoff?
What is the runoff of? I've been busy loading the car on a trailer, getting ready to head back up north to do a full chop cave swap.
Well, I'll tell you what, mate,
2 and 3 NZ between JPH and Ryan.
either these blokes are going to swap
Oh.
numbers, or they're going to keep the same numbers.
It's nothing personal, but I'd love to see Shorty keep his 2 NZ. It's well deserving. He's one of the good guys of the community out there, you know.
Yeah,
Rusty, he's putting the mucky in to keep this community going, and he is one of the reasons that ASR is so successful nowadays. So it's anyone's guess on this one.
I'm a bit torn in this one, to be honest with you, because I'd like to see JPH get it done, being a THD driver and, you know, all that. But then Ryan is a ringer, and you've got to back the ringers, because just fucking, if you're not a ringer, you're a shit cunt. So, you know, I can't, not picking a winner out of this, sorry guys. I
can
just can't.
tell you now, it started, and Herndale is leading the way so far.
It's
With
that ringer here.
JPH, he's hunting him down though, he's getting very close, big shot on the back! Couldn't get
Nah,
him around!
Won't be able to move that VK, mate. I'm pretty sure it's a Tower built car, so they're built strong.
Nice and strong there, you reckon? So this could be it, the 3NZ of Herndale leading the way, looking to put the 2 on the side of the car. There must be only a lap or so to go in this one.
He's catching him though.
Yeah, he's hunting him down big time in this one.
You can sense the big hits coming.
He'll look to throw the big
Here we
dive
go.
in.
It's coming up here.
Edging closer and closer. I don't think he's going to be close enough though to get it done. Herndale in the 3NZ. Leading the way. Oh, last shot! Turns around! Big shot! JPH! He's facing the wrong way! Can he turn around? What a shot! But Herndale, he's got to bring it home!
Herndale's done it.
The last gasp shot! Couldn't quite get it done! And Herndale, he's got to take away the 2NZ, but take nothing away from JPH. Came in as 2NZ, and he is going to go home with the 3 on the side of the car.
I tell you what, if that Falcon didn't stall, he would have been up there.
Oh, mate, that was
awesome.
That was
the
a
ringer
runoff.
Dorbanger got it done.
That was a runoff. Right, we will take a quick 2-second break while we change into the Supersaloon server, and we will
I'll be back in a second.
see if we can hunt some drivers down for a bit of a chat.
That was a bloody good runoff, one of the best I've seen.
Oh yeah, that was that last big shot to try and claim that 2NZ back. She was so close, but no doubt he'll be holding his head high still with another podium. He seems to be unstoppable lately. Right, we'll just see if we can grab some of these drivers. Change into the Supersaloon server quickly. Did Kempy bail on us, did he?
He might be receiving a call from someone about Ryan being too quick.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Right, I'm back.
You're back? How was your phone call? Did you tell Ryan to slow down?
Hey, Kempy.
Yes.
Do you want to just jump over to Aotearoa and see if Ryan, Stu, and JPH want to chat?
Roger.
Yeah,
I will
just
do
tell them
that
to
and-
jump into the waiting room and I'll drag them up.
Sweet. Easy. ASR.
Yeah, they'll all be in there, yeah. Into their Discord, bro.
Yeah, I'll go there now. It's just fucking in the little boys' room.
Oh, you're fair cool, mate.
Right.
Well, the dust settled on that one. That was some interesting racing, and I would say that Mr. Paterson, he'll be over the moon with that one. Stu, if you're watching, do you want to jump back into the chat?
Yeah, that was a good effort by him, eh? He just kept under the radar. He pretty well does keep well on the radar. Just head down, ass up, and he just goes for it.
Yeah, had the old definitely had a fair bit of help out there, but take nothing away from him for that. That was you still got to avoid those big shots nonetheless.
That's some very fine street stock racing, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, too right. But that
Can't
was
wait for the old super saloons around here.
Yeah, the super saloons will definitely be interesting. So looks like below we'll bring him in. We may as well start with your new champion.
Unofficial 1NZ.
Unofficial 1NZ. We'll drag him in for a chat now. Well, Stu, you got it done, mate. You managed to avoid all the carnage. We said earlier that you were definitely one of the hot favourites, and it turns out that you definitely had the mates on your side. So, yeah, big ups for that, mate. You finally broke that 3NZ curse, and big ups.
Yeah, I can't quite believe it, eh? Just gotta, obviously, thanks to Liam and TRF and Bert for helping out, and Logan for not swinging. I got stressful when I was coming up behind him at some points.
Gentleman's agreement.
But yeah, Mr. Winiata, you've got a car to design now.
Well,
It's another 1NZ to paint.
New 1NZ out of the stables. You can't complain with that one. So, yeah, well, yeah, on behalf of all of us, Stu, massive job, mate. Getting that 1NZ domination, the first, the second, and the first, almost done the perfect run there. So, no doubt you'll be looking to get in the super now and see what you can do on that bad boy.
Yeah, got to learn this thing again. It's a bit different to the streety.
Well, cheers, mate. Cheers for popping in quickly, and congrats on your 1NZ.
Yeah, cheers, fellas.
Good work on your 1NZ, eh? I'd see you be seeing some new sponsors on your car after that win.
Yeah, I don't know. Might just stick with the Hunter Motorsport on it and see how we go.
Fair enough. I've heard there is a new sponsor that wants to come on board with you though.
Oh, yes.
Nevin's Frozen Wontons. Have you heard of them?
Frozen Wontons. I'm sure we can find a space on the car for it.
Oh, I'm sure we'll have a chat to the sign rider and see what he says, eh? But I think we can make that happen.
Yeah, surely.
Good work on, eh, mate?
Cheers, boys.
Yeah, awesome. Cheers, mate.
Let's not get on
Alright.
Logan.
So just quickly, we'll bring up Mr. Herndale, your new unofficial 2NZ. Ryan, congrats, mate. Avoided plenty of attention to get the job done in the end.
Oh, mate, it felt like there was plenty of attention. I don't know if I was getting plenty of attention, but every car, it was, do I go around the outside or do I just hope for the best?
Your classic,
Just gotta hope for the best, eh?
yeah, your classic take on the New Zealand title. That's for sure. Do you trust them or don't you? And there's only one way to find out. But you got it done. You move up to a 2NZ, so you got to be pretty stoked with that.
Yeah, mate, I'm pretty wrapped, eh? I'll probably just hit Jesse up and we'll just see if we can do a car swap for the rest of the season.
Straight swap for the rest of the season, you reckon?
Sounds good to me. Jesse, if you're out there, bro, you keen to swap cars?
Well, there it is. Again, big ups, Ryan, getting it done, mate, bringing it home, and we're not too far away now from the Super Saloon title. So cheers for coming in for a yarn, and we'll get Tegan in for a quick yarn, and yeah, we'll see you on track, mate.
Congratulations there, Rusty. Good win, eh? We're all rooting for you in the com box. Just don't go watch the replay.
Cheers, boys. Thank you.
Cheers, mate. All right, we'll drag him up for a quick chat. He's been
the vegan.
He's been a front runner this season so far for the Super Saloons. Mr. Tegan, how are you, mate?
Yeah, mate. Bloody good, eh?
Bloody good. Looking forward to it.
Oh, a bit fucking nervous, but hey, she be right.
Bit
Be on the
nervous.
juice?
Fuck, should be on the juice.
Yeah,
It's not a bad
Push
idea,
your
you know?
nerves.
Yeah, it's the best way to calm the nerves, mate. Best way to calm
True
the
story.
nerves.
Or go hit an energy saver out in the shed. You'll be fucking good to go.
Yeah, you're talking.
To be fair, mate, it's you said you're bringing in Tegan Torrey, but it sounds like we've got Sassy the Sasquatch in, mate.
Hey, speaking my lingo, I tell you.
We thought we'd just get you in for a quick chat, mate, and wish you all the best. Of course, you've been the form front runner in the Super Saloons, you and Dan Shepherd so far this season. So, all the best for tonight and getting a number on the side of that car.
I wouldn't hold my breath. It's a tricky track. Hard
Yeah.
to pass. But
Yeah.
give it a go.
Yeah, it should provide some pretty close racing, so that's certainly what we're looking forward to. But yeah, nonetheless.
Hopefully I don't get the send off the end again. Fed was where I got fed last time.
Oh, true. Oh,
yeah.
no good. Is this where the old gas pedal stuck in it? No good. All right.
Unbelievable, eh?
I was just going to say, ascend is purposeful. Just remember that. That was a throttle jam.
Yeah, 100%.
All right, cheers for coming in, Tegan. It looks like we're getting closer to race time, so we'll let you go, mate, and all the best for getting a number on the side of that car.
Thank you so much.
Best of luck, mate. If anyone can do it, you can.
Hey, now you're talking.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah, mate.
All right, there it is. Oh, I moved Sean. Sorry, Sean, I moved you by mistake. There we go.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
What a gimme bastard, eh? Sort your shit out.
Mate, tell you. We'll sort this
Producer
out.
of this show's cooked.
We'll get the stuff running live. I believe right now we're just having a bit of a driver's briefing, and this racing should be a whole lot easier to follow than the street stocks. The camera angles are much better here at Riverside Speedway.
Look at that, the pink unicorn fart car.
It's a beautiful thing, isn't it?
Oh, ain't it just? Foca Cruisers. Lolly water for the ladies.
Lolly water for the ladies and proper drink for the men.
Oh, looks like
he's been banned.
Looks like
Turn
we've
your heads
dropped.
off.
It's not a good start. We'll just change our screen to see what we can do. Oh, hang on, I'll just have to load in again. Not quite sure what happened there.
Waikato colours there.
Eh?
The Waikato colours there.
Yeah, only you guys can see that. We're still on driver interviews at the moment.
So,
Oh, what was that? You sound like you just fell into the bathtub or something, Logan.
Yeah.
if I was to put money on the TAB, he's not paying very much though because he's quite up there on the odds.
Who's that, mate?
Tegan Torrey for 1NZ.
Tegan Torrey for 1NZ. There you go. You heard it there.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
we're
gonna-
to the wrong screen. Here we go.
I'm going to have to go Tegan as well this time.
Hopefully this time we don't drop out, boys.
If I was to predict the podium myself too, in no particular order, I would say Dan Shepherd, Tegan Torrey, and possibly Stu to either keep that 3NZ or improve it. They're very, very good races to watch on these saloons, especially at this track.
Yeah, well, freshly crowned New Zealand Streetstock champion. He'll be, mate, that would make his night, wouldn't it? Finishing on the podium here as well.
He could DNF in the saloons, he could DNS in the saloons, and he would still be very, very happy with how his night's gone.
Yeah, absolutely. 1NZ in the streeties. She's a big ask in any contact class, so managed to get it done. A slightly smaller field in the super saloons. So we got 12 cars, but nonetheless, we should be in for a treat. Good field of cars out there.
It's like a good restaurant, you know. The meals are small, but however, they're quality.
Quality too, right. And I'll tell you what, bloke on your screen now, he's going to be one of the dark horses tonight. Sean Harold knows how to get it done when he's out front, that's for sure. Go to the 94 of Jesse Pollock Houston, your newly crowned 3NZ street stock driver.
I tell you, you can't write Sean off because he's proved all season he's always there or thereabouts, and it's always bad luck that fucks it up for him. So, I mean to say, he could be the dark horse that gets the job done.
Up to right, definitely wouldn't go writing him off.
No, not at all.
Richard Joy's been another standout.
Yes,
You know,
yep.
he's got a
gonna be
setup
hard.
definitely. His setup is definitely for the race 3. You know, where everyone else doesn't think about how the surface is going to go. He always thinks about that and gets that race 3.
Yeah, you're not wrong. It's going to be a hard one to pick because there's been, throughout the whole season, there's been people that have been there and thereabouts, and then next week they're nowhere, and it's going to be a hard one. You can't specifically just say this bloke's going to win it because he's fast, because it just doesn't work like that.
Oh, I think we can, mate. Tegan Torrey. You heard it here first.
Tegan's going to win it. Tegan the vegan just likes to meet.
There you have it. Drivers briefing currently underway, and I don't think there'll be too many issues with that street stock racing tonight. It certainly didn't look there's too much illegal hits going on out there, so I think it's pretty much safe to say that you know, you 1, 2,
It's
and
official.
3. That's going to be how it's going to be done. So
I couldn't see any holidays, so yeah.
Let's just hope they all go over the scales and pass tech inspection.
yeah, well, I certainly hope so. Either that or Mitch Vickery's not in the pits to protest it, one or the other.
No, that's right. I don't think there's any bearers in those Falcons either. I think they're the good old boys' engines in there, so we should be right.
They got no racing cams or anything in them. So.
Oh, I didn't hear a lump in the engine tone. You know, the deep giveaways of a 10k race engine and a street stock that's only worth about 1. But you know,
Talking about lumps, there's a lump in someone's throat in the pits afterwards, though.
Yeah, always, mate, always.
Oh, you're not one to spit that sort of stuff out, Kempy. But anyway.
This bloke, eh?
Well, hopefully everyone's enjoying the stream so far. It's been a big night of racing so far. The old street stock title certainly lived up to expectation. We're about to get underway now with the Super Saloon title. Any hot shots in this one? Earle, can he change that 9B on the side of that? Can he get a little number to put on it?
How about the weather here too today? It's just fantastic weather for racing as well.
Oh yeah, you're not wrong. It's good old South Island turning it on. Mate, it's better than the old real life racing we've had no luck basically, so...
Yeah, for sure.
On the topic of gaming, just not racing, who out there is absolutely fizzed that GoldenEye's coming out tomorrow on the Xbox and the Nintendo Switch?
No, not really, mate. Didn't even know.
Oh, fucking unbelievable. You're an absolute donkey dick.
Well, I think the same people that would be excited for that are the same people that play Fortnite. And unfortunately, it's a school night, I think. I'm not too sure, so they might be already in bed already.
No, he's still awake.
Oh, is he still awake, is he?
Yeah, he's still
watching
awake.
the stream, bro.
I was playing Fortnite earlier, so, you know.
Oh, there you go, mate.
See, now that's the secret to 1NZ. You got to play Fortnite.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, that's how it's done.
Oh, I don't think Stu Fortnite, mate.
Fortnite. Oh, no, he's playing Fortnite, all right?
Oh, I
Maybe on the light
don't know.
bulbs for a fortnight after that.
Hey, if you tell me Tegan Torrey plays Fortnite, I might actually believe you.
Yeah, he probably does. Yeah, I bet you if you told me he drank piss, I'd believe you too.
Oh, well, you know.
Yeah, crate day and all.
Oh, mate, I reckon he's a weapon behind the wheel and not behind the wheel.
Well, I mean to say, yeah. No, just realistically, the secret's not playing Fortnite to get 1NZ. It's just no other bastard taking you out and trusting the system.
Alright, that wasn't a secret, mate, but we'll go with it.
Yeah, no, I'm going with that, eh?
Look at that Shepherd Camaro in the back there. That's a pretty ominous sight for them. He'll be hunting everyone down.
I'm going to tell you now, Dan won't win it. Sorry, Dan, nothing personal against you, but I can guarantee you that Jabber's been out there fiddling with the shit under the hood of that thing to slow it down.
Well, Tegan Torrey on the outside, line up against your 3NZ. What a front row. We need to get some sound on this bad boy. It's a bit quiet. But 3NZ and Tegan Torrey so far will have changed the sound up after the race. Sorry, folks.
Oh, he's fucking chucked it in there like a bloody... He just chucked it in there.
But Tegan Torrey, he's leading the way in the 99A from your 3NZ of Stu Paterson. And Ryan Herndale making his way up to third now with Matt Stone riding behind him. Boy, oh boy, what a start to this one. It's been nice and clean. Cars spread out early. It's Tegan Torrey, he's leading it out still from Paterson. Back to 9B of Herndale.
I liked our pre-race chat with Stu before, congratulating him on his 1NZ for the Streeties and that, talking down the fact that he's not really the fastest in these super saloons, yet he's got a number 3 on the side of his car.
How
does that work?
Oh, Paterson? Yeah, well, I tell you what, mate, you just need to look at the front of the field, and if he says he's not fast, I don't know what he is, because he's currently sitting second and sitting right behind your pace setter for the season so far of Tegan Tory. So we go way back to find Dan Shepherd, who, well, he was one of your early race favourites in the 88 out of Stratford, but he is buried well down the field, and it looks like Yarnmart, well, I'd say there's a high chance he was having buckies in the trailer and he completely missed the start of the race.
Told you. Jabba the Hutt was out there fiddling underneath the bonnet of Dan's car to slow it down.
Richard Joy, he's come to a standstill just out of 4 there. He's had problems early, so that's destroyed any chance he has of a New Zealand title number. But you're one of your early favourites, still leading the way in the 99A from the 3NZ of Paterson. We go back to 9B, Ryan Herndale. We go fair bit back to Matt Stone, currently holding down 4th spot from Tyler Leprou, sitting in 5th. We go back to Shane Harold in 6th and Liam Earle 7th. Dan Shepherd, he's managed to work his way up to 8th. So we see that Vodka Cruiser sponsored car just sitting all by itself on the infield. The driver is absolutely nowhere to be seen. Dan Shepherd, one of your early favourites, seems to have fallen by the wayside in Heat 1.
Speaking of early, just ahead of him is Liam Earle, going hard as well.
Sitting
Just
at
keeping there in the
6th.
background.
He'll be looking to do what he can to try and claim himself a number, no doubt. She's the calm before the storm down at Liam Earle's house before we all head down there for Palmy next weekend, I can tell you that now. 99A, still leading it out, Tegan Tory from Paterson. We go back to Herndale, he seems to have closed in. Going to make his
These top
presence
three have
felt.
just gapped it. They've gone from the field.
And that's going to be
That's
it.
the first race done.
It's race done and dusted. Tegan Tory's going to get it done. And we'll sort this out for you, folks. Get some sound going for heat number 2.
Yeah,
It'll be very interesting to see the lap times on that one because there were some impressive laps there by those top 3.
It certainly was. 16.037 from Tegan Tory. Paterson, well, he's done a 15.9, so Paterson, he had that thing hooked up out there. Looks like he was one of the...
Herndale with a 16 flat.
Yeah, it looks like he was the quickest in the field. In fact, Paterson. So Shepherd's left the building. He's coming back, though. He must be going to turn the hacks on. I don't know.
Must be going to throw that traction control device back in.
Put the extra plug on. Maybe. Who knows?
What are you on about? Buddy Copewood's not out here.
No traction control to be seen.
Exactly. If it's not on iRacing, it's not real.
Right, I'll be back in a second, boys.
What's taken this bloke so long, Logan? You said he'd be back in a second. It's been about 3.
Oh, I tell you what, New York minute, normal person second. Well, that was an excellent race. Oh, you know.
Race. It was pretty good racing out the front there.
However, though, they've taken advantage of that front row grid, but now they're going to have to fight through the pack. So we're going to have some even racing now, I feel.
That's going to be the hardest part, I think, on this track because it's not very wide.
No, any predictions of any wipeouts on these next ones?
Oh, someone.
Plenty, mate, plenty. Someone's going to bin it.
Oh, he's back. There's
We're
a long
back.
second.
Oh, back from the fridge, mate.
Yeah, yeah. What'd you get, another vessel?
Yeah, oh, it's bloody hot in here, eh?
What are you drinking?
Water.
Oh, yeah. Fucking mad dog.
No.
It's on the hard stuff tonight, folks.
Yeah, mate.
He's absolutely rinsed. You can tell by his voice, his bloodshot eyes, and
Go.
you know.
Oh,
The old
you
voices.
sound like old Nelly at Juicy Fest.
Oh, what? Yeah, it's. Oh, I tell you that. Oh, wasted much. Did you know that it was all in his head, thinking about it over and over again?
I just think it got too hot over there and he just wanted to take his clothes off.
So here we
It
go.
was just a silly bastard.
We go, Tegan Tory. Well, he's got a bit of work to do in this one. Your Heat 1 winner, Liam Earle, is going to take out the front row with Burt Cardwell. Then, Boy, oh boy. It's all cutting loose in the background.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
There's the vodka cruiser car, tell ya, he's made it out this time.
He must have had some spark plug issues, I think.
Oh, I'd say he probably greened out in the trailer, to be fair.
I'll go with that too, but I was just, being polite.
He would have come running back to the car to notice that the field were already out on the grid doing their laps before the race started and gone, uh-oh.
I don't know about running back, but maybe a fast walk.
Here we go, folks. Race 2. Supersaloon title, Liam Earle. Out to a good jump there. He's going to take the lead. Oh, big push from behind. Boy, is this stock cars? I don't know. That was a huge push. It's Liam Earle still going at it. Oh, it's Shepherd. What's he doing?
He thinks that's a Camaro street stock, I think.
Oh, I think he missed the New Zealand Streetstock title, son.
He is getting old. It might be a bit of dementia in there.
He's pulled the wrong car out of the trailer, but Paterson, there in your 3NZ, he's going to look to try and make easy work. Get around those guys.
Tegan Torrey's up there as well.
Oh, she's an absolute traffic jam behind here. Tegan Torrey sitting
What a
at
drive.
P3 at the moment. It's Shepherd looking to force his nose up there.
That was looking like the Shepherd car that might have been bought by Wayne Hemme just by looking at how he's attacking that pole line.
He's got the mower on and he's hissing it. And out in front, it's going to be the 94 of Jesse Pollock Houston out of Hawke's Bay, doing a great job out in front in that hot rod looking car.
That's flaming, ain't it?
Oh, it's a beautiful thing. We go back to Lime early in second. Then Tegan
What's he really early though? He might have been late, that's why he's booked.
Tegan Torrey in the meantime, he's up in third spot, your Heat 1 winner. You go to Shepherd in fourth. Paterson in fifth. He definitely wants to slap a number on the side of that bad boy.
If he keeps going the way he is, he might just do that, yeah.
JPH still dominating out front in this one. Doing a great job, and Shepherd now, he's all over the back of that 99A. Applying plenty of pressure. Gets to the back of the car. Almost a bit of contact there. Tegan thinks he better get out of here, puts his foot up it. It's a bit of a gap.
He might even be better off give Dan the place so he doesn't cause an accident.
Well, I don't think you want to give anything away, to be fair, because that third heat, he is going to be buried in the field of Story. He's had his front.
Quite right there.
He's had his middle. He's going to be coming all the way from the back of the field in Heat 3.
The field's starting to close in on Jesse, though, if you've noticed. They've kind of boosted it up. They're all getting there.
Oh, if there's a traffic jam here, it's Liam Earle, a.k.a. Lime Early. He's going to try and hold out second spot here. There can't be many laps left in Heat 2 of your New Zealand Supersaloon title. It's the 99A. Can he do anything? Can he get up in front of Earle? Force the issue. Get another point separation between him and Paterson before Heat 3. Dan Shepherd, he is all over the back of him. I don't think he's ever going to get the pass done if he gets a chance, so...
I tell you what, Bobby Pearce ain't got nothing on our own smooth operator out front. Jesse Pollock Houston, he's just now cruising away.
There it is, he's got it done. In fact, it's game over. JPH.
Well, it become evidently clear in that one, boys, that the first one, I told you Jabba was under the bonnet of Dan's car slowing it down, but that one, he was out the back definitely getting rogered by one of the Tuscan Raiders because that car was fast.
Do you reckon Jesse Pollock Houston plays Fortnite, Kempy? That's why he got the win.
No, I told you that's not the secret to success.
Fair enough. That's I just want to make that very clear. Yep.
I was just throwing a curveball, like the Black Caps. It was shit.
I wouldn't know, mate. I don't watch cricket. I've got better things to do.
Yeah, me too. What's cricket?
What I do is when I see the cricket on, I go, you know what? I'm gonna go down to Mitre 10. I'm gonna buy me some paint. I'm gonna
And watch
paint
it dry.
some random fence. Just paint it for free, just to watch the paint dry.
Yeah, it's about it.
And
Well,
you
that
know
was
what? I might even do it while raining too, just so I get a bit of double time.
Yeah, no. The points are going to be interesting going into this one.
Yeah, we're just about to get those through right now, and I can tell you, I have them here right in front of me. And I can tell you, sitting out in front of the field by 3 points, we have Tegan Torrey on 58. We go back to 55 points, Stu Paterson, the 3NZ. We go back to 54 points, Liam Earle, sitting in third. Oh man, she is an absolute log jam, I tell you. We go back one further point to Ryan Herndell on 53. We go back one more point on 52. We have JPH. And then we have tied on 50 points Matt Stone and Dan Shepherd. So really, it's all Tegan Torrey's title to lose from here. He's going to have a big job to do from the back, but I'm pretty sure most of the contenders are all going to be lined up around him, so it's going to be all on in this one.
We're going to see some good fast racing, but we're also going to possibly see some testosterone come out and possibly see some pressure points hit.
Bit of argy-bargy, no doubt. So we go back through the field, and I can tell you now, I get the feeling these grids are rigged. What do you think? Because Tegan Torrey, somehow he's going to be starting a couple of rows up in front of Patterson. I had him probably starting next to him off the back row.
I think they're about right. I just think he's been improving on his grids that much. He just seems like he's starting on the front row every time.
So here we go. Looks like there's a couple of cars missing on the grids back there. I don't know what's going on.
It's the old Invercargill A-grade saloons just can't keep up with these Hypermax.
It's alright. Off the front row, you got Richard Joy, Tyler Leprou, Matt Stone, Dan Shepherd out of 2, row 2. We go back to the 94 on row 3 alongside of the 12 of Sean Harold. We're about to get underway. Green flags waving. Heat 3. She's on in this one. New Zealand Supersaloon title. Shepherd. He's going to force his way up to the front early in this one.
Shepherd for a throttle jam, I'm calling it now.
Oh, Yarmart's got it all wrong. He's turned around. Tegan Torrey, meantime, your championship leader, has worked his way up to 7th spot. Well, so far, that is going to see him right for the New Zealand title.
Look at where everyone else is though behind him. It's going to put 2 and 3 NZ in a very tight spot. Might even see a few runoffs.
Oh, we could very well see a runoff as the 94 of JPH gets it all wrong there. Goes to the infield. Liam Earle, plenty of pressure on the back of Tegan Torrey. Richard Joy, meantime, he's leading the way from Shepherd and Leprou. Matt Stone in 4th and Harold in 5th, but your race for the New Zealand title is right in front of your eyes. Tegan Torrey so far in 6th. Liam Earle, one of your contenders in 7th, and Herndell in 8th. Patterson back in 9th. He'll be wanting to move forward from there. But it is all Tegan Torrey's to lose here tonight at Riverside Speedway. Laps counting down. And your early favourite is doing it easy at the moment. Well, it looks easy from the comms box anyway. I can tell you it's probably anything but sitting in behind that wheel.
Got to give a bit of credit to Sean Harold just in front of him. As Kempy was saying earlier, he's going really well for being a bit of a dark horse. He's actually keeping Tegan Torrey at bay at the moment.
So you're right.
That's a very, very hard thing to do.
Tell you what, Dan Shepherd, your current race leader, he is looking like he could quite possibly put a number on the side of this car right at the moment. Doing a great job. He came into this race buried down in 6 equal points. But
he's
so
looking like he can
far,
lap the field as well.
I'm telling you now, he has got a big enough points margin that he could quite possibly take 2NZ away here in this one. Shepherd leading it out. We go back to Richard Joy in second and Tyler Leprou. We go back to Harold and Tegan Torrey with the 3NZ of Paterson right in behind.
He's caught up. He might even spin him here. He's going to apply the pressure.
Paterson needs this pass. He needs to get past Torrey. Or we're definitely going to see some runoff going in. Time running down. Dan Shepherd still leading the way.
Followed by Richard Joy. He's got that Heat 3 set up. Like I said earlier, he always has that setup going good.
And I tell you, he can make that extra wide. It's Tyler Leprou all over the back of Cardwell. He looks like he's going to get the pass done there. Oh, it's on Joy, in fact, sorry. There's a lot of green and black cars out there, and that's going to be it. She's going to be done and dusted. And from my point, I'm going to say that
Shepherd's got a good bunch of points there. That might throw a bit of a curveball.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I think he's definitely done enough to get a number. It's what number it is. I think we may see a runoff for 2NZ. Yeah,
that was some great Supersaloon racing, though, if I do say so myself.
I'd say, folks, we got another runoff. Don't go anywhere. I am pretty sure we have another runoff, and one of the blokes that's in it's left the building. I'm pretty sure we're going to see a runoff between Stu Paterson and Dan Shepherd for 2NZ. We'll wait for confirmation.
Fairly safe to say, though, after watching that racing, we're pretty well on the whole time, and he was very, very clean. He couldn't have done no wrong. I would safe to say he might be our official champion post-official, post-unofficial race results and that, but I'd say he's gone and done it.
Just wait for official points. But I have definitely got Tegan Torrey as your new 1NZ. I tell you what, he will be one happy man. After that performance, as we just stand by, bear with us. Stand by for unofficial points to come through. Tegan Torrey, he's definitely done the job, but man, she is very close and behind, and that may confirm that there isn't one. JPH making his feelings felt there in the chat. Say he was turned around in that one. Oh, well, what a night of racing it's been. Big Pop getting his feelings across in the chat. What do you reckon, Logan and Kempy? What a night it's been, mate.
Some excellent racing tonight. It's I think the drivers heeded the warning in drivers briefing, because I was in it, about tidying up the racing compared to the past few weeks. And it seems like they've abided, and it's going good, and it looks like we might be heading for a runoff.
Yeah, we have in fact got a runoff for 2NZ, folks. Stu Paterson, your New Zealand champion. He's going to look to try and slap a 2 on it. He's up against very tough competition and Dan Shepherd, though, and we know that guy. He can get that super saloon around the track. Love you, bro. Have a good sleep. North Island champ 99A, now 1NZ. Yeah, 2 right. Great run there from Tegan Torrey. Plenty of pressure going into Heat 3. But he done everything that he needed to do, and that was keep those other boys behind him and just had to shut that gap down to Shepherd. Here we go. We are about to go runoff racing for the second time tonight. This one to decide the podium for the New Zealand title. 2NZ and 3NZ. It's Paterson up against Shepherd. Palmy versus Stratford. Well, who's it going to be, boys?
I don't know. I hate to say it, but do you remember my 3 predictions earlier on in the night?
No, I didn't. Nah, sorry, mate.
No, I didn't either. I think I might have hit 3 from 3. I can't quite remember.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that was there or thereabouts. Shepherd, Paterson, and Tegan Tory. Here we
Yeah.
go, folks.
Well, I'm going to have to go Stu on this one, eh? I don't know if Shepherd's Camaro is quite set up like his old Hypermac used to be.
We are about to find out your runoff for 2 and 3 NZ in the Super Saloons 2022-23. It's about to get underway here at Riverside Speedway. Paterson with the pole. Shepherd, he's going to control the pace. Underway. Paterson, a great jump. Shepherd right in behind him. Into 1 and 2 for the first time, and Shepherd is all over the bell. Oh, he's got it wrong though. Paterson. Shepherd's thrown it out the door. He's parked it up. Is he going to wait for him? Paterson, he's going to get it done on what has been a stellar night from 1 NZ in the street stocks, now 2 NZ in the Super Saloons. What a result.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile from that boy's face, I tell you.
Well, we could surely say that his 4th place / 3rd place hoodoo is gone. Surely 1 and 2 NZ, all in one night. Cannot complain. Stu Paterson out of Palmerston North. The Hunter Motorsports Super Saloon. He's going to bring it home.
What I can guarantee you, though, for sure, that his sign rider is going to be very busy in these next coming days.
Yeah, you are not wrong. Changing numbers galore.
And changing skins, too. He's going to want some hot stuff on this.
That is going to be it, folks. Stu Paterson. He's going to seal the deal in the New Zealand Super Saloon title. He'll be changing that 3 to a 2 midweek. Well, it's well deserved. Tegan Tory, he's going to get the big one done, and he is turning that 99 into a 1. Oh, what a night of racing it's been, boys. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you alongside me.
Always a pleasure, never a chore.
I don't know where this Kempy bloke's gone. He's just absolutely stunned, I think. A stunned mullet.
I'm fairly safe to say after that runoff and after Dan got 3 NZ, he is possibly on the phone. I'm willing to put the TAB on that too.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you now, it's been an excellent night of sim racing. The New Zealand titles have been decided. Big congratulations to our new New Zealand champions. Of course, King James, your defending champion. Well, he couldn't be here tonight. And the title has head all the way north to Auckland. Tegan Tory getting it done. Well, big thanks to all the drivers who came in for a chat tonight. And Logan for coming in, covering on comms. And of course, Kempy, whenever he gets back, no doubt he'll have his something to say, surely.
What do you reckon we get the old 2 NZ in here if we can? I'm sure he'll be wrapped.
Mr. Paterson.
Or even a 1 NZ. Get Sassy the Sasquatch in here.
Yeah, well, if one of them are around and they want to jump in for a chat.
What are you cunts flapping your shit about?
Oh, he's back again. Disappeared, but he's back.
I was just sorting out the porphyry for one of the fellow members to welcome him into the THD's 1NZ club, you know? Got to get that official welcome going.
Well, I'll tell you what. 1NZ stock car, 1NZ Super Saloon, 2NZ street stock.
We're not off to a bad run, are we?
3NZ street stock. Not bad,
This
I
is
tell you.
how we do it around here, eh?
Yeah, too right. Well, I don't know if any of these drivers are keen to come in for a chat. I'd say they've all cracked the beers open already and they're well and truly on their way to celebrating.
I suppose we've got to thank those people that keep ASR running smoothly too, that allow us to stream this and have a great entertainment on a Thursday night.
Yeah, big ups to those guys for letting us stream the racing, of course.
One of the powerhouses behind there is on your screen now, Matt Stone. Matt Stone, Ryan Herndale, they keep that place pumping, and they're doing an awesome job.
Too right. Well, so we've got
a mini.
He's turned up. Your current, your new New Zealand champion, Tegan Tory. Congratulations, mate.
Unofficial. unofficial though.
Unofficial, but surely we didn't see anything wrong, mate. And we normally call it midstream if we see something. So I tell you what, big
Yeah.
ups to you. You got the job done. That third heat, mate. I bet you were feeling it.
Oh, I got a friendly little push from my mate, Accelerator Jam Ryan Hurdell. That gave me a spot. Sorry, Jamie. But yeah, fucking went alright, I guess.
Went all right, mate. Well, I think you went more than all right. Stepping on the top step of the podium. We fully backed you leading into it, and you got it done. I think that Heat 3 run, that's certainly what got it done for you, because you just had to keep those other guys behind you, and of course just close the gap a little bit on Shepherd, and you managed to do that. So yeah, congrats, mate. 1NZ.
I got a
Fuck, it
question
sounds
to
good,
ask.
doesn't it? Oh no, here we go.
It's a legitimate question. Did you
Yeah.
get sweaty hands and jelly legs and keep looking at the lap counter and feel like it was the longest race you've ever had in your life?
Fuck, that was all three of the dogs. The first race, my feet were shaking trying to hit the fucking brake pedal with Stu behind me. Fucking hell, my feet are still like dripping wet, I swear to God.
It had an
Oh,
effect
it's
on
good
you, eh?
times. It's good times, I tell you.
Fucking stressing out over a fucking video game. What has my life come to?
1NZ,
Oh,
mate. Can't complain, eh?
Oh, well, fucking, yeah, I guess it's alright.
Surely you got to send the car to Winnie Customs now to get a Flash 1NZ paint job.
Fuck, I reckon get all the paint jobs. Seriously,
Get all of them.
Fucking hell.
Well, there it
Do
is.
something.
He's ecstatic. Well, cheers, Tegan, for jumping in at short notice, mate. We appreciate it. And
Bloody oath.
congrats on the
Thanks,
1NZ, mate.
Yeah, mate,
I'm
that
gonna
sounds
add something
fucking good,
else
eh?
to
Yeah, it is. It's bloody good. I think it matches the car quite well. So
Ooh, what
Got
fucking
to add
colour?
something else to this.
Oh, go on.
If it wasn't for you getting bombed at the NZs in the stock cars, I probably wouldn't have got one NZ. So I feel quite good that you got it now. So that's like a payment plan. You got the one that you were gonna get, but you didn't. So we're
Fuck.
fucking even, all right?
Yeah, but next fucking stock car New Zealand's, mate. Next one, that's my year.
yeah.
Been a word of a lie. That third heat, I kept looking at the lap thing to see where the fuck's Tegan. He's my closest rival on points. Fuck, he's gone. What's going on
Yeah,
here?
well,
And then it's like,
fucking them
lap after lap.
PhD pricks kept fucking taking me out.
Trust the
Fuck
system.
those muppets.
Oh.
Over for a fucking hot
Fucking-
dog.
It was good times though, eh? How was the hot dog? I mean to say, I had fish and chips after that. You got the hot dog, but it was pretty fucking good fish and chips after
Mate,
that.
I got sent to fucking America for a fucking American style fucking dog. I went over the fence.
It was a good night, I have to admit. Your trip over the fence was
It
pretty
was a
sad end to
good
you,
night.
but it was good for me.
I got about fucking, I don't know, 7 laps into Heat 3.
You
When
were
it turned to
behind me at
custard.
the time too.
Yeah, fucking dog.
Yeah. And then you just vanished. Poof, bitch, be gone, and that was it.
It's a bit like
Yeah, mate.
It's a bit like you midstream, Kempy.
Yeah, well, it just vanished, eh? It's Kempdini, you just don't know where I'm turning up.
Mate, you
Yeah,
never know when
just-
you need to
just-
go for a blues boost.
Bam, the dirt is gone.
Yeah.
Oh,
Basically it.
cheers, Tegan, for coming in for a chat, and yeah, again, congrats on the 1NZ, mate. And
Bloody hell, jump
No
off the fucking stream so I can watch the dog.
yeah, mate,
Well,
we're gonna wrap her up now. So yeah, big ups, cheers, brother.
Sweet,
Big
boys,
ups,
catch up.
Told you you can do it. Just saying.
Thank you, mate. Thank you, mate.
All right, cheers,
That was
fellas. That was a good fun night, and cheers for coming along and helping out with the commentary. Appreciate it, and yeah, cheers to everyone for tuning in. And we will be back next Thursday for another round of ASR Street Stocks and Super Saloons. Until then, have a good one,
Yeah.
and we will catch you up.
Well, there you go.